Hi, I'm Jaqueline P'ng and you're watching the HTV Evening Highlights. Tabung Haji has been making the news for the wrong reasons after it emerged that the pilgrims' funds reserve are falling. But its depositors had some good news today. They will be receiving a 5% dividend, and those who have yet to perform the Hajj will get an additional 3%. The announcement was made by the Minister in the PM's department, Dato' Sri Jamil Kir Baharom.
Dengan rasa penuh kesyukuran kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, saya dengan sukacitanya mengumumkan bahawa Tabung Haji akan mengagihkan RM3.23 bilion sebagai hibah atau bonus kepada pendeposit. Seperti yang dinyatakan tadi, baki 300 juta ringgit dari keuntungan tahun ini akan disimpan sebagai reserve. Dengan jumlah ini, kadar bonus tahunan pendeposit 2015 adalah sebanyak 5% dan tambahan bonus haji sebanyak 3% kepada pendeposit yang belum pernah menunaikan fardu haji.
Jamil said the payouts were decided after taking into account Tabung Haji's 2015 financial performance. During the year, Tabung Haji's revenue grew by 36% in 2015 to 4.5 billion ringgit. Net profit, meanwhile, jumped 19% to 3.5 billion ringgit. Bank Negara had, in a letter late last year, warned Tabung Haji of its reserve levels, which were in the negative. Meanwhile, good news is also expected from the EPF. This follows its statement today that it will declare what it calls a respectable dividend for 2015. Deputy Chief Executive Officer Dato' Muhammad Nasir Latif said the announcement will be made after the Chinese New Year. He declined to indicate what the quantum will be. EPF declared a higher dividend of 6.75% for 2014 against 6.35% announced for 2013. Back to Tabung Haji, the Pilgrim Fund says its piece of land at TRX is not for sale. Instead, it will develop high-end residential towers on the plot, which it bought from 1MDB last year. The purchase was controversial as Tabung Haji paid 43 times the amount 1MDB had paid when acquiring the land from the government 4 years earlier. When the matter was raised, Tabung Haji said it will dispose of the land. However, Chairman Dato' Sri Abdul Aziz now says Tabung Haji has decided to retain the parcel as its value has appreciated.
Tanah tu waktu kita beli dulu 177,500,000. Hari ini tanah tu ditawarkan sebanyak 250 juta. Tapi bila kita bawa perkara ni dalam parlimen, didebate dalam parlimen, malah bukan setakat BNBBC yang menyokong kerajaan, yang belah pembangkang pun ada mengesyorkan tak payah jual sebab benda tu berharga. Tanah tu boleh di-develop sendiri. Oleh kerana itu, Datuk Johan mengetuai di mana Tabung Haji Properties diberikan mandat untuk kita menaikkan bangunan apartmen di situ. Tapi dalam proses. Walau bagaimanapun, tanah tu kalau jual hari ini, kita beli 2,700, sekarang ni pasarannya 3,100 per square feet. Kalau ikutkan baru-baru ni ada satu transaksi yang berlaku dalam masa terdekat sebelah tanah tersebut.
Aziz says Tabung Haji will be developing high-end residential apartments which will have a gross development value of 820 million ringgit. Maxis says 2015 was a winning year for the telco, both in terms of earnings and market share, and the company now wants to focus on maintaining its market position in an increasingly competitive environment. Chief Executive Officer Morten Lundald said the mobile telecommunication network provider did well in both the prepaid and the postpaid segments.
So 2015 was a very winning year for Maxis. We grew in revenues, we grew in profit, we also won market shares. Performance was driven by high growth in prepaid and also very strong postpaid.
Lundald said service revenue in 2015 grew 3.8% year-on-year to 8.54 billion ringgit. Prepaid revenue grew 6.2% to 4.18 billion on the back of rising data usage and bigger share in the migrant segment, while the core postpaid revenue grew 2.7% to 3.66 billion ringgit. Maxis' net profit increased from 1.72 billion ringgit to 1.74 billion ringgit. The company declared a fourth interim dividend of 5 cent, bringing full-year payout to 20 cent a share. From Maxis, we move on to another company controlled by Tycoon T. Ananda Krishnan, which is Astro. The media group has secured the Premier League broadcasting rights in Malaysia for another 3 years. Astro says it has won the rights to all Premier League matches from the 2016-17 season to the 2018-19 season. Tan said all 380 Premier League matches every season will be available live on Astro TV in full HD and on all mobile devices via Astro on the go. Astro did not say how much it paid to secure the rights, but Britain's Daily Mail reported that a broadcaster in Hong Kong is paying more than 500 million ringgit per year. However, in mainland China, another broadcaster is reportedly paying just about 60 million ringgit a year. And that wraps up the evening highlights. I'm Jaqueline P'ng. Thank you for watching.